I'm still moving into my place, and I got a little distracted and lost time last night, with hanging mirrors and stuff. So I didn't forget, but I lost track of time to get on and talk to you guys. So that's why I'm here this morning. I just wanted to really quickly touch on and tell you about holding yourself accountable. And I was thinking about this last night, and I wanted to tell you something. So I have had these experiences. I don't want to point any fingers, so I'll just say I've had a friend, and although we're not friends anymore, I still respect this person. And this friend is she's going through a lot of changes in more recent years. And so with changes comes triggers, and because it's not only triggering, people have a hard time letting go, but it's triggering all of what was in the past that was hidden under the rug, and so what I've observed is there's a habit that, and I'm not trying to point fingers, this is like something that a lot of people do, myself included, have done this in the past, where you hold everybody else accountable for your own triggers, and everybody else is supposed to walk around what triggers you, so that you don't get triggered. But, and this is why this is not okay, and this is why this world is so sensitive, because everybody can't walk on eggshells around you. Like, people gotta live their life, and you can't hold other people accountable for what triggers you. And this is why, okay, it does not make sense. If you're holding other people accountable for what triggers you, then you're pretty much letting go of your power, because you're supposed to be holding yourself accountable for your own triggers. Okay? And what does that look like? What does holding yourself accountable look like? It's literally a conversation that you're having with yourself. It's becoming aware of what is triggering you, and then finding ways to ease that trigger, on your own. You can't expect everybody else to walk on it. You just can't. Like, nobody's gonna walk on eggshells, and nobody's gonna save you. Everybody is not gonna just bend to your will. And that's what it is. So, and I wanted to break this down, because I literally, I want to share that with you, and I want to break it down. What does holding yourself accountable look like? Because I literally went through the motions last night, right? So I'm just laying in my bed, chilling, relaxing, listening to Pink Floyd, and as I'm chilling there, I had this thought come to my brain that was a thought that I've thought in the past that does not relate to my life anymore. And it was actually something that, it was like a shameful thought. I'll share the thought with you. You guys know, in my past relationship, actually you don't know, but in my previous relationship, I was dating someone that was about 5 years younger than me, and our relationship was strong because we grew up together. But there was a part of me, because he was, when we got together, he was still when we first got together, he was 17 and I was 21. This guy is jamming. Alright, hold on. It's this guy in front of me on a motorcycle, and he's listening to X, bro, and I love it. I love all of it. But me all the way off. Anyway, though, I was telling you guys that because there's a thought that I used to have in my relationship. Well, one of the reasons why it was so hard to let that relationship go was because he was so much younger than I was, and I didn't want to make it seem like I was making him do something that he didn't want to do, because it was a mutual relationship, like it was consent. But so I used to have this thought in my head where I was like, because the way that society would look at that is that was like sexual assault or something like that, right? So the thought was like, I'm a rapist, and that's not true. And so I had to, when I had that thought, it kind of like came out of nowhere, and it was very loud in my head, and it was a panic. And I must just really side note that you can tell, okay, as you're getting closer to yourself and learn and diving deeper into your spirit, you can tell the difference between spirit and anxiety, because your anxiety is always going to be loud and obnoxious, and spirit is very soft and subtle and direct. Okay, there's a distinct difference. So that thought came to my head, and it was very loud, and I had to check it. This is holding yourself accountable. You got to check those thoughts as they come in your head, right? So you probably and this is the cycle that it happens, at least for me, and I was noticing this as it was happening, right? I had this thought, and I had to check it immediately, right? This thought isn't true, and I didn't know where it came from at first, so I was questioning, where did this come from? And I had to sit and I thought about it, and I was like, oh, okay, this must be from my past relationship, which that's not true, because it was consent. It was manipulation. There was manipulation on both ends of parties, but we both wanted it, and it was both like comforting for both of us. So and so and then when you check it and you diagnose where it came from, and you treat yourself by letting you know that you are okay, there's nothing wrong. That's pretty much how you treat yourself. You gotta tell yourself you're okay and there's nothing wrong, that you're not at fault, and there's nobody at fault, pretty much, really. You gotta find peace within yourself, find ways to find peace within yourself. And then what else happened was I was able to say, okay, I'm okay, and that allowed the thought to process in my mind of what it was and let it go. But I felt in my body I was still tense, and I kept trying to relax, and it was like, damn, this lady almost hit me, y'all. It's crazy out here. Holy shit. That scared me. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, let me just hurry up and say this, because I'm about to get to work anyways. So what was happening was my body kept getting tense, and I kept having to relax and calm it down. Realize that I was tense, and then intentionally think, relax, and I would relax my body, and then I would get tense again, and then relax my body. So I'm telling you all of this because these are steps and things that you can do to help hold yourself accountable for your own triggers, to deal with your own triggers, because they're gonna come up. They're gonna come up in situations where, you know, you're alone, in situations when you're around other people, and you cannot, and if you emotionally react, this is the whole thing that I'm trying to get you to see. If you continuously emotionally react, you are just continuously releasing your power to everybody else except for yourself, you know, and you don't have control. I've told you guys this before. If you emotionally react to somebody else, they took all control. You don't have any control anymore. They took all your control. And the whole point is to be more in control of yourself and your emotions, right? So that's all I got right now, guys. I'm about to go to work. So I will see you later. Peace.